Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I wanted to welcome you, to wish you a good day, and I. We're really getting closer to an inner resolution that's going to bring a lot of other changes as well. So it's all very personal, and yet it is a collective thing that is going on. We're going to pull some cards. Um, the highest wisdom is stress, is eliminating stress, relaxing, finding all ways to let go of the stress. The stress is created by mental pressure with something that is not in alignment with the inner source. What we need to understand is the creator, to return to the power of our creation, we become the creator, and that is really what is coming. What we need to do is consciousness to elevate ourselves above the mental confusion into the sphere of clarity and enlightenment. And the outcome will be receptivity. The more we become receptive, the more we are aligned with receptive with a higher self. And then from there, the stress will come into the ability to come together as one planet, one people. For there is a great deal of awakening. And right now, it is important to learn to communicate with our light body, our higher self. For those messages are intended for those who are already awakened. If you talk to anybody in the mainstream about their higher self, they have no clue what it is about. They don't even know they are an eternal soul, a divine child of God. They believe that they are sinners, and so but in any event, there's going to be some major reform that's going to be happening throughout the world, and it's very. My own mission is very interesting. The Spirit is revealing things step by step. But for now, we need to recognize our light body, to ask our light body to put light into all our physical body, to become one with it. Ask the light body to show itself, so you can know that you have this light body, and to walk into the light and walk in the light, inside in light, in the light, and into the light. So it's like to have this experience of connection with this river of light, the light of the Creator, and so to continue to allow yourself to be guided step by step by your. It's a matter of relationship of trust between you and your source, and that's where all that which is all the true freedom lies in this connection, this reconnection. And as we become more light into and our mind become more into the light, and this river of light, this liquid light, it becomes fluid and malleable, and so we're going to be able to mold it into many aspects. I'm going to pull a few more cards, and so the highest wisdom is the light. So that confirms. What we need to understand is forgiveness, forgiving ourselves first, and forgiving others, for they know not what they do. If they knew better, they would do better. So just take care of your own self and forgive, to accept this forgiveness. For there are certain things that will have to be addressed, and there will be no forgiveness in some sense. The karma, certain souls they will get what they need to get in order to understand what the cause and the effect. So do not worry about that. There are higher authorities that are handling the general evolution process of the collective human soul. What needs to be done is the reconciliation with yourself, with your soul, with the Creator, because life has been hard. So we have been criticizing life, and so it is about a reconciliation to understand that all of that was necessary, but the point of freedom can still be found, and the outcome will be reparation. There's so much to be repaired here in France, but all around the world. Each country has its own work to do. Not because they're trying to create this centralized atheist, but that will not work. It's going to be decentralized, and each person will have the ability for the within the new society. There has to be the energy of the divine have to be consciously integrated within that, and so no matter what our faith may be, but there's going to be much work to do in terms of the readjustment of the national. Economy and the quality of life of the people, and then there is Europe, which is different than the European Union. For Europe, there's many things. The point there was the problem is is this planet named Cassandra. It's also a mythological story. It is a person that was gifted the power to see the future, but because of certain dealings with Apollon, there was a strong story, but she would tell the truth and see the wisdom of all situations, but nobody would believe her. So it's a matter of beliefs also. So she said not to let the horse go into the city of Troy, but she didn't listen to her. So it's about listening to the wisdom, seeing the wisdom, using wisdom as the choice no matter what. There is always, we have this power to get counsel from higher beings, just a matter of asking and receiving. The problem on the earth is that there's many. The table of negotiations are. It's always better to find. It's more intelligent. There's always a solution to solve things outside of brutality and violence. For higher beings, do not use that as a mean by which to 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 generate relationships. But the problem with this table of negotiation is that when there are certain parties that no matter what they've been proven that they never keep the engagement, it is very delicate to deal with people that make promises. We know they're not gonna hold. So it's a step by step process. Just be true to yourself, hold on to your principle and your engagement, and and trust the flow. Trust the flow, for there's going to be a realignment of all the national, international institutions as well. It's going to be necessary, for the highest wisdom is may the truth be. What needs to be understood is the destiny. Spirit is telling me about my destiny here on the planet. It's overwhelming. It's beyond me, but I know that I will be fine in this role and function. It's only a role and function that I'm going to be asked to play here. The outcome, what we need to do is the blessings, the amazing blessing. For it is a gift. This destiny, this gift of this Earth mission is a gift in reality, because we are instrumental in creating this and participating in the creation of this new renaissance, this awakening, and preparing the golden age. And the outcome will be the divine will in action. So it's going to be very powerful. It's going to be quite wonderful. It is already. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. Thank you very much for everything. Yesterday, a couple of days ago, I had a ribbon day. I don't know if you ever had this ribbon day. It's like I saw that maybe 15 years ago. The first time, I was really scared. I saw that I had a vision problem with my eyes, and there was those ribbon, electromagnetic ribbon, that were forming patterns, and every time you look at it, they just move away, and then they vanished after a few hours. But then every 6 months, I know about that, I have new ribbons, and it's like, but the ones I had yesterday were so amazingly beautiful. I think it's they're just adjustment in the vortex, in the visionary centers, and so there's many strange things that can be happening, but they're part of the DNA expansion, awakening. It is all within, and the truth we're seeking will, because see, the infinitely big exists just as much as the infinitely small, but we do not have access until we open the door to the sky and start traveling into the universe. We do not really have access to this greater cosmos, but we already have access to the more refined world of spirit within. It is what Christ called the kingdom of God. It's a refined, everything that exists outside also exists inside in much smaller form, but so much more refined. And so we have to tune in to open our third eye and continue to explore it, to return to this inner self. Well, I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song. I'm a beginner with that, but it went through my mind. It's a French song, and it was Georges Bizet. It was, of course, just trying it out. It's just, it goes like this. L'amour est un oiseau rebelle que nul ne peut apprivoiser, et c'est bien en vain qu'on l'appelle s'il lui convient de refuser. Rien n'y fait menace ou prière, l'une parle bien, l'autre se tait. Et c'est bien l'autre que je préfère, elle n'a rien dit, mais elle me plaît. L'amour, 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 l'amour est enfant de bohème. Il n'a jamais connu de loi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Si je t'aime, prends garde à toi. L'oiseau que tu croyais surprendre battit des ailes et s'envola. L'amour est loin, tu peux l'attendre, tu ne l'attends plus, il est là. Tout autour de toi, vite, vite, il vient, il s'en va, puis il revient. Tu crois le tenir, il t'évite, tu crois l'éviter, il revient. L'amour, 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 l'amour est enfant de bohème. Il n'a jamais, jamais connu de loi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Et si je t'aime, prends garde à toi. Dum, dum. It's from Carmen, Georges Bizet. Of course, Maria Callas sang this song in a way that was so spectacular, but it went through my mind. That's what I try it. I do have a tenor voice, I just haven't never practiced it. So the card of the day, the final card of the day is the Eight of Ariel. You can be proud of the work you have accomplished. It is by practicing that we learn. Think of taking back new study or formation. No, take life as an initiation every day. You have guides in the invisible, and so, or you can join those courses, but you can receive the courses from the invisible world as you avail yourself and you ask for whatever you want. The spirit will provide as we develop this relationship of trust with our higher self. Well, thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.